Carla Connor has endured some truly harrowing ordeals during her years on the cobbles, but what is unfolding now feels like something altogether more nightmarish. The latest Coronation Street footage is deeply unsettling, showing a frighteningly frail Carla locked inside an airing cupboard as her body begins to betray her. It is a stark, chilling reminder of just how far Becky Swain has slipped from reason. And as the minutes tick by, it becomes painfully clear that time is no longer on Carla's side. Before we delve fully into this terrifying storyline, and the major crossover event looming just around the corner, take a moment to subscribe to Coronation Street UK and hit the like button if you want to see Carla make it out alive. Your support helps keep these updates coming, so join the conversation in the comments. Looking at the bigger picture, it's fair to say Christmas was anything but joyful in Weatherfield this year. The festive season felt cursed for half the street. Eva Price saw her world implode when her baby secret exploded into the open, while Maggie Driscoll found herself homeless after being blamed for revealing the truth. Daniel Osborne survived a violent attack at the hands of a jealous Will Driscoll. Abby Webster watched her relationship crumble after discovering Carl's betrayal. Even Ryan Connor endured a miserable Christmas, forced to work through the holiday, and yet, none of that comes close, not even remotely, to the sheer horror Carla is facing right now. From the moment Becky Swain arrived, she has been a wrecking ball tearing through Carla's life. The cruel irony is that while Becky successfully deceived Lisa, Carla saw through her immediately. She clocked the manipulation, the fake warmth, the danger lurking beneath the smiles. Carla wasn't being paranoid, she was trying to protect Lisa and Betsy. That very instinct led her to investigate Becky, and ultimately landed her trapped in that cupboard. It has been over a week. A week locked in darkness, confined to a tiny space, while Becky roams free, sending fake texts from Carla's phone and pretending she's off sipping cocktails in Lanzarote. The psychological damage on both sides is immense. Carla, ever defiant, is trying to play mind games, classic Carla, deliberately provoking Becky to avoid breaking emotionally. But this time, it may be a fatal miscalculation. Becky is unstable, and when you poke someone who has already lost their grip on reality, the consequences can be catastrophic. Amy Cudden herself has explained that Becky is entirely driven by her obsession with reclaiming her wife and child. In Becky's mind, this is a matter of life and death. And when someone strips away their own humanity in pursuit of a goal, everyone around them is in grave danger. The most horrifying aspect of this ordeal is the looming medical crisis. Carla is a kidney transplant patient. Her anti-rejection medication is not optional. It is essential for survival. This is not simply about hunger, thirst, or fear. Without those pills, Carla's body will begin attacking the very organ keeping her alive. Becky confiscating that medication is one of the cruelest acts the show has ever depicted. In the latest scenes, we can see Carla physically deteriorating. She is weak, she is fading, and yet, her spirit refuses to die. In one heart-stopping moment, barely able to sit upright, Carla tells Becky that Lisa will choose her in the end. The rage that flashes across Becky's face is instant and terrifying. She smashes a plate against the wall inches above Carla's head, the sudden violence making viewers flinch, before slamming the cupboard door shut once more, plunging Carla back into darkness. It leaves us with a suffocating sense of dread. Will Lisa realize in time? Becky's fake social media updates are buying her precious hours, but surely Lisa will question why Carla disappeared without a real conversation. Carla doesn't just vanish. While our nerves are shredded over Carla's fate, something absolutely monumental is approaching. On January 5, 2026, television history will be made as Coronation Street and Emmerdale collide in a landmark crossover. At the heart of it are two soap legends, Ken Barlow and Eric Pollard. Ken Barlow has been part of Coronation Street since the very first episode in 1960, the soul of the show itself. Eric Pollard has been stirring chaos in the Dales since 1986. Bringing these two titans together feels poetic. Although Ken appears in just one scene, director Duncan Foster has called it the most treasured moment of the entire hour-long special. In fact, the scene was almost trimmed during editing. Duncan sent it straight back, insisting that a moment between Ken Barlow and Eric Pollard deserved space, deserved respect. It had to breathe, and that respect extends beyond the screen. Duncan has worked with Bill Roach for over 25 years and shared a touching behind-the-scenes moment when Bill greeted him with a huge hug on the day of filming, their first ever. It speaks volumes about how special this crossover truly is. Amid the explosions, crashes, and fatalities promised by the event, we'll also get something rare, a quiet, beautiful exchange between two soap icons. A moment of calm in the storm, something to savor during the darkness of Carla's storyline. Turning to another deeply unsettling plot, the Meghan and Will storyline has taken a disturbing turn. What began as subtle unease has revealed itself as a full-blown grooming narrative. Meghan, introduced as a professional athletics coach, had been grooming Will back in Hull long before the family arrived in Weatherfield. The writers have portrayed the insidious nature of grooming with chilling accuracy. Meghan slowly infiltrated the family, secured a job at the school, and began dating Daniel Osborne, a calculated move that deflected suspicion while keeping her close. The fact that she spent Christmas Day at the Rovers, smiling and playing the devoted girlfriend while carrying this secret, is sickening. The line was crossed on Will's 16th birthday, when she slept with him. The imbalance of power is undeniable. Meghan is an adult in a position of trust. Actress Beth Nixon, 25 in real life, has spoken about finding the humanity in Meghan, while acknowledging the character's deep insecurity and predatory instincts. Meghan has been described as a parasite, a word that fits uncomfortably well. What makes this even more chilling is how well she hides it. Ben and Ollie don't know. Daniel doesn't know. Will is carrying the weight of this secret alone. And now that the boundary has been crossed, the situation is a ticking time bomb. In Soapland, secrets never stay buried. With Daniel having already been attacked by Will, the situation becomes even messier. Daniel assumes it's teenage jealousy, unaware he's in a relationship with the woman abusing his partner's son. It's a tragedy waiting to detonate, but it all circles back to Carla. The question keeping viewers awake at night is simple: how does she get out of that cupboard? Carla is a survivor. She lived through the factory collapse, addiction, and Stephen Reed. But this is different. Her body is failing. Every hour without medication brings her closer to organ rejection. Becky's unraveling may be Carla's only lifeline. One slip, one wrong text, one phrase Lisa knows Carla would never use. That's the fragile thread holding hope together. Carla's taunts about Lisa choosing her are dangerous, but they are also true. Lisa loves her. Becky knows it. And that's why she's so volatile. She's fighting a losing battle for Lisa's heart, and Carla is paying the price. The performances look extraordinary. Alison King delivers vulnerability and defiance with devastating precision, while Amy Cudden is chilling as a woman spiraling beyond reason. The claustrophobic cupboard setting amplifies every breath, every second. You feel the walls closing in, and even if Carla survives, the aftermath could be brutal. A rejected kidney could mean dialysis, or another transplant, a heartbreaking consequence after everything she's endured. For Lisa, discovering the truth, that she was lied to while Carla suffered just feet away, will leave scars that may never fully heal. This is shaping up to be a seismic start to 2026. A blockbuster crossover, a kidnapping plot racing toward its climax, a grooming storyline set to shatter families. So what do you think happens next? Will Lisa uncover the fake texts in time? Could someone else, maybe Roy, sense that something isn't right? Are you most excited for the Ken Barlow and Eric Pollard moment, or the explosive action? Share your theories below. This winter on the cobbles is building toward a crescendo that will change everything for the Connors and the Swains. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single twist. Because if the spoilers are anything to go by, the road ahead is going to be brutally bumpy.